All right, Cancerians, what is going on for October? This is a message for you. What wants to come out for my Cancerians? This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising and Venus, Cancer. All right, we are going to experience a Mars retrograde in your sign, and that's going to be, we're in this setup phase starting this week, October 5th. In Cancer, it goes forward into Leo and then back into Cancer and then forward into Leo. So you might know that Mars isn't too psyched to be in Cancer. It feels a little uncomfortable in Cancer. This is about expressing your feelings externally, and Mars is much more direct energy than Cancer is. So that can feel a little uncomfortable. So let's see where we're going here. Magic. Underneath, past life. I saw this while I was shuffling. Past life, fire. Wow, past life, fire. And time, Saturn energy. So I was going to say that you should know right now, as we're in the beginning of October, as I'm doing this reading, we have a grand water trine going on, and it just, I know this is fire, but the two triangles here just made me made me feel it a little bit because it's feelings. Water. So we have Mars in your sign of Cancer. We have Venus in Scorpio, and that's super uncomfortable for Venus too. Venus doesn't like that deep stuff. Venus would prefer Libra. Okay. That's rulership. Venus would prefer that. And Taurus, more grounded. Don't like this whole deep secrets thing. And then we have Saturn in Pisces, and this is Saturn energy. So a lot about uncomfortable feelings. And I'm going to say this, that showed up and I saw it and I was like, oi. Okay. So jealousy, there can be somebody around you who is experiencing that, or there's some kind of uncomfortable feeling that you have for another person. And it really is hard for us to admit that we're jealous or that we're upset about something that we wish would be happening to us. It can be very, dislocating, right? Trying to just run away from it, not wanting to do the deep lesson of it. The magic card, though, that feels a little bit like you're getting your mojo back. So let's see what's going on. All right, 3 of Swords, Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Star, and the Knight of Cups. Wow. So something is turning around here. I feel like there might have been a message that really upset you, or you might have I don't know, broken up with somebody or done something that really caused some kind of rift. And now there's a new beginning happening, all right, because of the healing work that's going on. It could be in this this new moon eclipse that we're having in Libra, the Ace of Pentacles here. This is a healing with that Star card, a healing and a new beginning. So there can be long-term jealousy, or this can be just a spike of jealousy. And I say spike, and I see all these spikes, right? The 3 swords going through the heart and the Page of Swords. So something in a message really may have hurt your feelings. Okay, maybe it came from jealousy, or maybe you said something to somebody else and there was, the motivator was jealousy, or there was some kind of anger there. All right, let's see what else is going on. The King of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. What? Ace of Swords. More truth. King of Pentacles not really feeling very good right now. Okay, or the King of Pentacles could have spoken some kind of truth and left you out in the cold. All right, that could have happened. 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, another ace, 3 aces. The 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. I almost feel like you might feel out in the cold by this person. I just feel like you don't really know the whole story. You don't know the whole depths of things. And there can be jealousy on both sides. All right. There can be. This doesn't feel like you're together with this person. This feels like the beginning of something, or maybe the beginning was kind of sidetracked by some kind of message that either was very harsh or hurtful. This person could have felt hurt, um, and felt like they weren't getting enough attention from you, or you could feel hurt that they have left you out in the cold. All right, I'm really getting that this is you. King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. That's a definite out of balance thing. It's like, I'm the King of Pentacles. I shouldn't feel out in the cold. Why am I feeling, why am I not, there's just this tension here, right? Mars and Cancer. There's some tension and it's not being expressed. There's still some things to say. There's this Ace of Swords. There's still some truth to be told. I feel like this other person you're dealing with, or a situation, let's just broaden it out here a little bit. Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This person is, or the situation is neutral. Okay. There's still opportunity here with this Ace of Wands. I feel like the situation is something you may have invested a lot of time in. They invested a lot of time in. And this person is, self-confident in what they're doing. Really looking at this whole reading here right away, the feeling I'm just getting is being on top, and then this is absolutely opposite energy, King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So it does feel to me like things have been going okay, but some kind of truth being told to you kind of laid you low. Something happened in a conversation or in some experience that you've been having recently. It could even be like an upending of your career path. There could be problems with a direction that you want to go in. Like, I feel very confident about this, and then it kind of collapses or something like that. The point of it is, one of the points anyway, is for you to kind of get really clear about what you want. This Ace of Swords. I just feel like some of you maybe this is, all due respect, like maybe overinflating your value or on purpose saying something that isn't true, and that doesn't work. Okay. It's really about being more authentic. And I feel like you've put a lot of time and effort into who you are, or into, your career path or your relationship path or whatever it is. But all of a sudden there's this kind of like awareness. This is coming from past life karma. Okay. This past life energy showing up here. Past life karma is starting to rear its head and say, hey, you're not really paying attention to who you truly are. And that's a big revelation, because I feel like Cancers, you guys really are in touch with your feelings. You're really in touch with authenticity, and this feels right. This doesn't feel right. And that is like, wow, what a shocker, because some of you might be aligned. You just went off in a direction, and it's like, now you're too far off your path. So it's going to have to bring you back onto the path, some kind of truth or message coming through. And like right away, there's a sense of, okay, that can't stand, or that's something that I need to work with, or I need to heal. Like right away, you're into the bin of authenticity. Okay, I want to heal this new beginning. I get the feeling that somebody upended you. Okay, either by saying something or saying nothing. Okay, that can be the truth too. And I like this Seven of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. This feels more authentically you, that you are somebody who has worked a lot on your own life path, and everything you're doing feels right to you. But there was something that got upended, or that's going to get upended within the week. This is within the first week of October. So I'm going to do something that I don't usually do. I'll show you in a second, because I feel like this is about like, okay, but in the past, I was definitely upended by something that I didn't heal. It's just coming back around to me now. And I didn't really see it. I have a lot of confusion over it. So if you start out this month feeling really dynamic, and then something happens that kind of upends you and you didn't see it coming, there is definitively a Saturnian lesson here. Okay. Saturn is about doing the work, putting in the hard work. I feel like there was either a relationship or a career path or something that got upended. Maybe not right now, but it certainly is upended as we move through October. We're going to have Mars going into retrograde. Mars is in the setup phase of retrograde in Cancer, like I said. Cancer moving into Leo and then back into Cancer and then back into Leo. The setup phase is right now, October 5th through the early part of December. So for the next 2 months, pay attention because I am seeing this kind of sudden shift here, things you don't see coming. And I feel like this is confidence, which is good. Confidence mixed with authenticity, though, is better. Okay. It's not just enough to be confident based on my past, accomplishments, but confident in that I can make whatever happen in my life happen. In that I can, really move in a direction. And I feel confident in that, even if it's something brand new to me. But this says to me that that's what's being asked of you is to not just be this King of Pentacles where like, hey, I've got all the rewards of some kind of work I've done. It's like resting on your laurels kind of activity versus I know how to fish. So somebody who is awarded like a lottery winning or someone who is gets a lot of money in a will, someone's leaving them a lot of money versus someone who can fish, meaning I can get money whenever I want, right? And this is a manifestation thing too. We're talking about being able to manifest in the future, being able to manifest. And there's something rickety about the foundation here that needs to be cleared and healed because you may have been very successful in certain areas of your life, but you may still have some feeling of like, actually, I feel like that was luck, or I feel like that. And, luck comes along. And if you're able to take advantage of it, then you were ready in some ways. So don't really get down on yourself about that. But because of this down here, 10 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 8 of Swords, there's like a mindset that has set in that I can't show any weakness or I can't show that I have anything about myself that I feel needs my attention. I can't be a beginner. I can't be a novice. I can't be asking for help. I can't, like, I'm blocking myself for asking for help. And I almost feel like that's where this Ace of Swords or Page of Swords, 3 of Swords came in, that you kind of rejected some help that maybe you did need, or this person feels rejected by you or something like that, whatever it is. So talk to me more about this jealousy thing. Emperor, Mars, 10 of Pentacles, maybe jealous about other people being able to move the needle more than you can right now. 2 of Cups, somebody who might have been a love interest at one point that has blocked you or stopped you from coming toward them. Again, the energy of Mars, I don't know why that, well, I do know why, because it's in Cancer, has put the fire out or has kind of doused water on the fire. That's what Mars in Cancer is all about, is dousing water, putting out the fire kind of thing. So there can be something that happened that put out a fire, and there could have been jealousy around that. There could have been a lot of passion here, and you or this person or both of you just squashed the fire or something like that. It could be that someone else has been a lot more successful than you, and that kind of put out your fire or something like that. What's the 5 of Pentacles really about here? Queen of Wands, 9 of Swords, Chariot, there you are, Chariot, and the King of Cups. All right, I'm just gonna go Aries, Leo, probably Aries, Leo, maybe Sag. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag. There was some miscommunication here. And I feel like there was a fear of saying feelings that got in the way of an understanding of what was going on in this connection. A fear of saying feelings, an anxiety, kind of you know, a belief that someone was saying something when they weren't saying a thing, like a lot of miscommunication, really based though on a sense of fear or anxiety, and that could have upended a lot of things here. So 10 of Swords, High Priestess, 6 of Wands, Page of Wands, and the 4 of Swords. So it feels to me, I don't know if this is you or this is another person, but this could be you, that you feel like there's some healing happening, that the reason for this whole experience is to get you to be better at your intuition, to get you to learn a lot more about when something's a true threat and when something's not a true threat. Maybe this is also with the people that you attract. But at any rate, it's about an authenticity that is going to be a deep inner knowing. So some of you are opening up your cognizance, which is an inner knowing, regardless of what's going around you. It's a very strong inner knowing. And I feel like that's one of the reasons that this all happened, is to open up past life, okay? Past life contracts, heal past life contracts, and do the work of them. The Saturn energy there, do the work of them. Saturn in Pisces is about, I don't want to say wounds, but like patterns, known or unknown to us. Pisces is something that, we all have Pisces in our chart, regardless of whether you have planets in there. And Pisces is the high side of Pisces is the real connection to the divine. Okay. The connection to our intuition and our higher self and our ability to trust that. And the low vibe of it is sticking our head in the sand. I don't want to see, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to open up to my spiritual gifts because that freaks me out. I ran into a couple of women maybe a week ago, and we were talking about astrology and tarot and being open to things. I know some of you have said this to me too, that the spiritual realm kind of scares you, like, and traditional religion has made me scared about these kinds of things and all of that. And it was just like, okay, really, this is just about you hearing your own connection to the divine, connection to God, right? Religion, in many ways, in my experience, and definitely through my own life experience, has been about, it's an other, right? It's something that's out there, as opposed to an experience that goes on directly connecting you to God. You're gonna determine and see this over the next 10 years, maybe less, about how we are all, and this is one of the things that got Jesus into trouble, talking about each one of us having the flame of God within us. Okay, we are each that. The Holy Spirit, we are each that. And that's one of the things that was abhorrent to church leaders, that no, you've got to come to me for that kind of stuff. So this is about you really reconcile. It's not about religion. It's about you reconciling the you in you, the connection to the divine in you, and seeing that as a holy being and seeing that as a divine connection. It's not about the external stuff. It's not about what you have or don't have. It's really not. Okay. So let me keep going in this, Cancer. I'm going to talk a little bit more about your retrograde that's happening, and let's see what you don't see coming. I feel like this is about you opening up to your divine self in a more grounded kind of way. This is a past life contract that's due. All right, Cancer. Link is below if you want to continue on with me. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.